Hi, I'm Stevie. Welcome to our review of the Tomtoc TechPack T73 backpack. Here at Nomads Nation, we've been reviewing EDC and travel gear for more than 7 years. In this video, I'll show you everything you need to know to decide if the Tomtoc T73 is the backpack for you. We're gonna pack out the bag, check its advertised capacity, and I'm gonna give you my pros and cons and overall scores to help you decide if the backpack is for you. Do stick around until the end of the video because I'll also be making 2 alternative recommendations. Let's dive in. Let's talk about the gist of the Tomtoc TechPack T73 backpack. Now, Tomtoc is a very tech-focused gear brand that offers really well-made and functional carry without the luxury price tag. The T73 here is advertised as a business travel backpack. As you can see, it has a very business casual but kind of a rugged look to it as well. It has a luggage pass-through, perfect for business travel, a very nice and cushy, well-ventilated back panel, plush shoulder straps, very functional external pockets, including 2 big ones over here and 2 side pockets. And of course, being a laptop backpack, you also have a tech compartment right over here. It's a very boxy bag, not really my aesthetic, but I can always appreciate a well-made bag, and this is one of them. Now, the T73 is advertised as a 28-liter backpack, but we're gonna test that. Now that we have the bag fully packed out, let's check its measurements. It measures around 13 inches across. From top to bottom, it's 18.5 inches, and it has a depth of around 7 inches when packed out. Now, bear in mind, we only measured the main compartment and it's coming in at just under 25 liters. But if we also pack out the 2 front pockets and the laptop compartment, I think we could be close to 28 liters. Now, on the official Tomtoc website, it says the bag weighs 3.3 pounds, but we're gonna measure that ourselves. Scale number 1 says around 3 pounds. And scale number 2 reads 3.1 pounds. This is the bag when it's empty, and this is the bag when it's worn on the Nomads Nation team. This bag only comes in one color, black, and it retails for $205 USD on the official Tomtoc website. It has a warranty of 2 years. If at any point in this video you wish to make a purchase, be sure to check the description for a purchase link to get the best price. And if we have any discount codes, that's where you'll find them. Let's talk about the materials of the bag. Now, this is a very solidly built bag, especially on the outside. It has a PFAS-free X-Pack front panel with YKK AquaGuard zippers. I've been in the rain a couple of times with this bag, and I can definitely say it's rainproof, as you can see here. It has a 1680D nylon body with more YKK zippers and buckles. It also has a very luxurious laptop compartment with a very velvety finish. I like the combination of materials. I think it makes sense to have the X-Pack on the front panel and the AquaGuard zippers on them as well to make it extra rainproof. I like that the bottom is the 1680D nylon because it makes it extra abrasion resistant. So you can just drag it across the floor like I normally do with my bags. In general, this bag is really well built, but there are several parts where I'm not too happy with. Case in point, this key leash. The buckle just feels kind of cheap, you know, kind of like the buckles you find on a kid's wallet or something. It would be nice if it had extra attachment points for me to clip on a hero clip or something. Now, I'm not too happy with the shoulder straps though, because yes, they're very plush and very comfortable, but they started pilling after just 2 weeks of use. The back panel, however, seems okay. I mean, there's no pilling or anything, not that I can see right now, but only time will tell. Okay, now let's load out the backpack. I love that the main compartment opens up wide, but not too wide. See, you have these gussets over here, which is great for preventing things from falling out of your bag. I really like the lining of the backpack. It's pretty much this orange throughout. It's not that crazy bright orange that screams, I'm a carryologist. It's just orange enough to show that you like your EDC, but you're cool about it. On the front panel over here, you have a stretchy mesh pocket, which is really nice for quick access, and another zippered pocket over here, which I didn't get to use because it's just kind of hard to get into. And there's also a slip pocket on the back panel. Let's load it out with my gym gear. pouch, lunch bag, and my lady purse. Now I really like these front pockets. They have a decent amount of space, some simple organization here and on top as well. I don't really use the admin panels though because I'm a pouches kind of gal. In here, I would put my tripod, wipes, and on top, I would put my tier 2 pouches. We also have 2 side pockets on this bag. Now, both of them are slightly different. This one is just your standard stretchy water bottle pocket. And this one over here reminds me of an able carry water bottle pocket where it's concealed. I don't think it's designed as a water bottle pocket, although I've been using it as such, simply because you have these slip pockets over here and a zippered pocket over here, which I don't think it's a very smart choice because it's just kind of fiddly, you know? And with this cheap looking key leash. A 16-ounce Yeti bottle would fit in here. Now it doesn't close all the way, but it's not falling out or anything, so I'm okay with it. A larger bottle would also fit, but it would stick out like that. Now the purpose-built water bottle pocket would probably be better for a larger bottle like this one. Yeah, it's a tight fit, but you know, a 16-ounce Eddie slides in, no issues. But I've been using this pocket for my umbrella. Now onto the laptop compartment. This really won me over. I really like how this velvety material feels. Tomtoc even says that this material is antibacterial, which is always nice to know. The laptop compartment is definitely very well padded. It's suspended from the bottom as well. And Tomtoc says it fits up to a 16-inch laptop plus a tablet. This is about the size of a 16-inch MacBook Pro. Fits nice and snug with some room on top to spare. Let's try the 17-inch. The 17-inch slides in just fine as well. I don't have a tablet, but I do have a stack of business papers. You also have that really nice velvety lining over here on this side, which is perfect for my fancy business card holder, notebook, and I just dumped my tech pouch on top. Functionality-wise, this bag is pretty good. It isn't overly organized, which I appreciate. I really like the 2 large pockets in front where you're just free to dump anything you want in there. The boxy shape is also great because you have a lot of usable space. I also like that the 2 external pockets are slightly different, so you have options. When it all comes together, it just works. Now, before we move on, if you're enjoying this review or if you're new to Nomads Nation, you might be a bag nerd or someone who just really likes high quality gear. Here at Nomads Nation, we don't just do epic reviews on YouTube. We also have a Nomads Nation newsletter where we take it to the next level with weekly backdrops, limited edition collabs, industry trends, and access to our exclusive discount codes and giveaways. So if you want to keep your finger on the pulse of what's happening in this community, sign up to the Nomads Nation newsletter by finding this globe emoji in the description below. See you in your inbox. Overall, this bag is a pretty comfortable bag. Now, even though I have a short torso, the bag sits just on my low back, which is okay. It does come with an adjustable sternum strap. However, this is as far as the sternum strap goes. And as you can see, it's a pretty tight fit. Now, I like to think that it's because I'm really well endowed. Now, I'm 5'4" and about 130 pounds. And I find the sternum strap way too short for me. So it's hard to imagine how someone who might be taller and bigger than me would be able to work with this. And I haven't been able to figure out if we're able to remove it. I don't think it can be removed. It just says on the website that it's adjustable. You can probably add your own sternum straps here, but that means you'll have 2 sternum straps, an extra dangle, and we don't want that. Other than the sternum strap issue, it's a very comfortable bag. I like that this bag doesn't have too many bells and whistles, but it does have a luggage pass-through. But I'm not a traveler, nor am I a business person, so I'm not gonna be using this for travel. Now, I realize that not everybody likes it when the bag lays sideways, but imagine, I'm already having a hard enough time as it is placing the bag down like this. Imagine if I had to do it like this. It would be even more of a struggle to raise it higher, if you know what I mean. But for everyone else who does do business and does travel, let's try the personal item test. It's a tight fit. If you don't overpack it, it probably will fit, but I don't want to break this thing, so let's just leave it at that. Let's talk about the pros and cons of the Tomtoc T73 backpack. Now remember, these pros and cons are highly personal. Pro number one, the price. Essentially, this is a really nicely built backpack. You have really premium materials for a pretty affordable price. Pro number two, this backpack has a very functional layout. It is not overly organized, which is great for packing. Pro number three, it is a very comfortable backpack. Even though it's 28 liters, so it's on the larger side, it didn't feel overwhelming. Con number one, the sternum strap. That said, the sternum strap really affected the comfort level of the backpack for me. It would be nice if the sternum strap was longer or removable so you could switch it out for something that suits you better. Con number two, I feel like the materials can still be a bit better. I mean, the pilling on the shoulder strap, it's not unforgivable, but it would be nice for it not to happen. But I understand that, you know, they want to keep the cost low, so I'll give it a pass. My third con, now this is very personal, I just don't really like the look. It's too businessy for me, but that's very personal. Let's talk about my overall scores for the backpack. For comfort, I would give it a 3 out of 5. It would have been a 4 if not for the sternum strap issue. For value, I would give it a 4 out of 5 because it's really built with robust materials, especially on the outside. Overall, it's a 3 for me. It would have been a 3.5 if not for the sternum strap. This is actually my first Tomtoc bag, and I would say I have a pretty good first impression of it. I would try other Tomtoc bags, provided that they do fit my aesthetic. Now remember, if at any point in this review you want to make a purchase, we highly suggest doing so with the first link in the description. That link makes sure you get the best price, and we often have discount codes. Let's talk about the alternatives to this Tomtoc T73 backpack. Alternative number one, the Aer City Pack Pro 2 24 liter. It is slightly smaller with a similar layout and more organization, and it also comes in a similar price range. Now, if you're looking for something a little sleeker than the T73 backpack, I would recommend alternative number two, the Black Ember Citadel H2. It is also slightly smaller at 25 liters, but it still has a functional layout and a very solid build. It's a little bit more pricey, but if these features are important to you, then I personally think it's worth it. Thank you for taking the time to watch our review of the Tomtoc T73 backpack. If you have any feedback or questions, leave them in the comments below. I'm Stevie from Nomads Nation, and I'll catch you in the next one.